Good morning, everyone, and thank God for waking up this beautiful Tuesday morning. Welcome to my channel. JU-Ice is in the house and feeling really, really, really good this morning. I sort of overslept, but that happens sometimes. Um, It's not that I have to get up at no particular time to go to work or whatever. Well, tomorrow's pantry day, so I'll be up early. But there's nothing wrong with laying in your bed for a little while longer. Yep. So this is what I wanted to talk about. Last night, I was looking at YouTube. I'm always watching YouTube, like I always say. And this was about customs. The airport when you're traveling and stuff like that. These people, or you people, or anyone, everyone, I don't know why people can't abide by rules, follow rules. I really don't know. There's always someone or somebody's always trying to prove stuff. And it's nothing but ignorance, because when you get caught by customs, you're going to do some serious time. And I guess people don't care. That's what I think. They just don't freaking care. People think that they never going to get caught. But going through customs, you cannot think that. There's always a big chance that you will. So I don't know why people put all sorts of different stuff in their luggage, in their packages, on themselves, inside their bodies. It's so crazy. Okay, this is what I saw. A young man, he looked Indian. I think he was Indian. He was trying to come in. He was leaving his home to go to another place, and he had a toupee on his head. And guess what was sealed underneath the toupee? 2 bars of gold. 2 gold bars. You hear me, GOLD, gold bars. And I guess he didn't think that they was gonna see that through the x-ray machine. Well, they did. And they took him inside and they peeled the thing off his head, the top of his head, and there it was. This young man was very stupid doing something like that, because the gold bars cost so much money. I don't remember the figures right now, but his butt is going to be doing some serious time. I know he's probably wishing he never did no such stupid thing. Okay, the next one was someone trying to bring money in, and guess how they were doing it? They had a bag of peanuts. Not just one bag, they had lots of bags of peanuts. And inside the peanuts, inside the shell, weren't peanuts. It was money rolled up, not just one bill, lots of bills rolled up and stuffed into the shell. How creative. Oh my God, how creative. These people are something else. Well, that person had to do some time also. The other one was someone bringing in exotic lizards. They were like the size of my arm, and they were different colors. They had them stuffed in some sort of bag, like little bags, but the bags weren't enclosed. They could breathe and stuff like that. But having them packed in this suitcase, that was hazardous to these creatures. The next one was, oh my God, it was so many. Oh, it was this lady. Her rear end was so large. It was really huge. She had done a BBL, and whatever they put in her, it was some sort of metal. So this thing was in her behind, her butt area, her cheeks. And this showed up on the machine. So they had to call in the people that did this operation with her, and they had it removed. I don't think she got time for that because, no, she didn't get any jail time for that because she wasn't trying to sneak nothing in. It's just that kind of procedure, they put those things in there, so she wasn't charged. People. They even have some people, I saw some time back, this man took, he had some snakes. He had snakes on him. He came from Canada. Wait a minute, he was leaving Florida, going to Canada, or leaving New York, going to Florida, something like that. African American. But he had like 3 or 4 exotic snakes on him. And he had these snakes under his clothes, under his pants, his shirt. How stupid could you be? Yeah, he was going to Canada. He got caught at the Canadian airport. This man, what if this thing had gotten away on the plane? It would have been crazy chaos in the plane. And what if the snakes had bit him? Oh my God, I can't believe the crazy things people would do. People out here are nuts. They are really, really out of their minds. So I'm suggesting to all of you folks out there, stop doing all this madness. Stop going on the planes. Stop going to the airport, packing your bags and stuff with all this different stuff. Come on. You guys are making it hard for travelers. You see how much rules they come up with every year, or probably every month? That's because of all you ignorant people doing all this crazy stuff, and then your butts are getting locked up, but the other travelers that need to travel or whatever, they're getting penalized for just a little bottle of perfume, or something simple. That's why we can't take this and that in our suitcases on the plane and all this kind of crap, because of all you ignorant people. Y'all taking all these creatures and this and that, things that you're not supposed to even bring to the other country. I wish all of you people will wake up and smell the goddamn coffee and stop trying to get over, because you're not going to get over. You're going to be doing time, some serious time. They even have people that they drug traffic. They put the drugs in their bodies and stuff like that, and then they come come to the airport and they think that they're not going to get caught. It's ridiculous. People even put some in their shoes. I saw this man, he placed it in the bottom of his sneaker. How dumb could you be? Women swallow these little packs of cocaine or whatever, and it's in their tummy, you know what I'm saying? And these things can bust open and cause your death. Oh my God, you people are ridiculous. And all of this is for some money. Money is not that important. Your life is. I wish you people would look at it like that. Oh my goodness. And this is a story that I wanted to tell y'all. It came to mind the other day. I told y'all I have a lot of stories. Yeah, when I was in New York, this happened a while back. I was working at Tower Air as a pre-departure screener. This is at Kennedy Airport. And one evening, I met this young lady, beautiful young lady. This lady was so pretty. I don't even think I ever seen anyone as pretty as she looked. No makeup, nothing like that. She was dressed in simple, all white, a white dress, like a white gown. And she had the most prettiest hair. Her hair was so beautiful, long and black. And she had her head covered with a white veil, but you could see her hair because it was like hanging from the back. Well, I happened to go into the bathroom and she was already in there. So the bathroom had a stench, not like poop. It was a stench. It smelled like, I always say, the death smell. Like if you go to the graveyard, you know, you'll smell that smell. I guess that's when the unalive is not fully like their bodies weren't taken care of properly with the embalming fluid or whatever. And you know, that's the stench. You smell it when you go to the morgue, because that's the first. No, I smelled it when I was a little girl in the graveyard, but you could smell it in the morgue a lot. You smell it there all the time. It's a distinctive smell. Anyway, the bathroom smelled like that. So she was in the store, but she came out and she had a lot of jars in there. Like, when I say jars with covers, and there was liquid in there, clear liquid, more than 8 jars, and they were all sitting on the side by the sink. And you know, on the level, like they had like a window, but the window wasn't open, so it was on the ledge. It was a lot of bottles. I didn't know what was wrong with this lady, but you know, we spoke, and then I came out the bathroom and I met her outside again. She came out. The airport, we were getting ready to get off of work. So the airport, you know, Tower Air, they usually close down. Only people left there are like the cleaners and stuff like that. So I was telling her, no, she was saying that she couldn't go back home. She came from Pennsylvania. Her driver brought her there, and he already left. And she had to take a flight early in the morning. So all she kept saying was, I'm going to Jerusalem. No, I'm going to Israel. I'm going to Israel. I have to go to the Holy Land. That's where I'm going to die. I'm going to die there. So I was saying to myself, what? So I was like, okay, okay. I said, but you can't sleep here because no one is going to be here and it's going to be cold. It's going to be cold. They come back in the morning, you know. So she was like, no, I'll be okay. I'm going to sleep here. And then they had the metal benches, so that's where she was going to make her bed. So I said to her, I felt so sorry for this lady. She didn't look like nothing was wrong with her. I said to her, well, ma'am, you know, you can come go home with me and I will bring you back in the morning because I work tomorrow, you know, the next day. So she said, thank you so much, but I don't want to leave because I don't want to miss my flight. I said, you're not going to miss your flight. So I said, okay. I stopped pleading with her. So she just went on back to the bench and she sat down. Oh my God. I felt so bad, you know. I was like, damn, this lady is going to sleep here all by herself. Anything could happen to her. I don't want nothing to happen to her. I was so afraid for her. Well, a co-worker of mine, she said, Jennifer, you know, they were calling me to come on because we were getting ready to leave to go home and I was getting a ride with them. She said, Jennifer, come on with your crazy self. She was like, what are you doing over there with that lady now? So I told her the story about the lady. And I said, you know, I offered her to take her to my house. You know, I had lived at my mother's house at the time. And she was like, girl, are you crazy? Your mother's not going to let the stranger come stay in her house. I said, my mother would. She would. She was like, girl, please, come on, let's go. I said, well, she don't want to go anywhere and I can't make her go. She was like, Jennifer, you're just too much. You're too much. You don't know that lady. Come on. I said, it doesn't matter. Oh, my God. Anyway, we came back the next morning, ready for work. And to my surprise, the lady was gone. I went over to one of the agents and I asked, what happened to the young lady that, you know, that was over there? So she and one of the cleaners said to me, oh, she got on the flight and she went to Israel. I said, oh, she did? Oh, okay. Then the cleaner pulled me on the side and he said, you know, she was very sick. She's dying. She has cancer. I said, what? She don't look like nothing is wrong with her. He said, I know. She was so beautiful. She had looked like an angel. You hear me? People, she had looked like an angel. All she wanted to do was go back to Israel. She wanted to die over there. And I suppose she got her wish. It has been many years now, and I still remember this lady. I often wonder if she's resting peacefully, you know, all that kind of stuff. But I guess she is. And now I understand. Oh, and the man, I told him about the bottles in the bathroom and stuff like that, because he had to clean it up. He told me that's why she had those bottles in there with that fluid, you know, that was the medicine and stuff that she had to use. I said, yeah, it was a very distinctive smell. And he said, yeah, you know, that's what some cancer patients, they have to use stuff like that, you know. So you see, people, I didn't know this lady from Adam and Eve. I didn't know that this woman was sick. She was close to death. But the kindness of my heart, I wanted to take her to my home so she could have a good night's sleep and get ready to come back to the airport to go home. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what I wanted to say. Thank you all for listening. Be kind out there to people. Even if you see people, they don't look like they're sick or nothing like that. There's a lot of people out here that's sick. They're suffering with cancer and all this different kind of stuff. Oh, yeah, and by the way, I was watching Kalaz TV in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and it's this lady, you know, it was her husband, her brother, and her mom, and the lady, she was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer, and she's asking for help from the whole entire world. It doesn't have to be money. You can pray for her and stuff like that. From what her family said about her, you know, she's one of those gentle, kind souls that would give up her last to anyone. So people, I hope you look at YouTube and you come across this video, Kalaz TV, St. Vincent. They show the family. I don't recall the lady's name right now. I think it's Higgins, I'm not sure. But please, if you can't, they have information on there where you can send money or cards or whatever. Please, you know, reach out to this lady, to this family, say a prayer, even if you can't send money. And, you know, it's God's will. If it's her time to go, she will go. If it's not, she will rally on this earth for hopefully a longer time. So my prayers go out to her too. I hope that y'all see my video over there in St. Vincent, because I'm praying for this lady also and her family. There's a lot of people out here that's sick with all different forms of cancer, and lots of people don't have insurance and stuff like that to cover the costs, you know, for the chemo and the treatment and stuff like that. So it's really hard. But, you know, we all have to hang in there and pray for those that's going through this kind of pain and other kinds of pain. It's not all about giving up money, but prayers do help. There's an almighty above. There's a mighty power above. I do believe in that deeply. And with prayer, anything is possible. So I just want to say, people, take care of yourselves. Be kind to one another. Be kind to yourself. And have a beautiful Tuesday. I'm going to end my video right now. This is JU-I saying peace out for now. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Have a good day.